Nick Compton answered all of his critics by batting through the entire first day of Somerset's latest LV County Championship match with Durham in Taunton in making a superb undefeated 139. Batting first after winning the toss, Somerset just hoped that everything was right for them to finally put an end to their recent struggles with the bat, particularly at the top of their order. The pitch looked a good one to bat on and conditions overhead were just about perfect. Compton and Marcus Trescothick, a man still nowhere near his best this summer, got them off to one of their better starts of late with a stand of 47, which was dominated by the Somerset skipper. But he was out to a ball which, when at his very best, he would have creamed through the covers for 4. Here, though, he edged Graham Onions to Scott Borthwick after making 36. Compton may have struggled for runs in the recent Test series with New Zealand, but it wasn't too long ago that he was scoring back-to-back hundreds for his country. He took a while to get going here, understandable given the amount of column inches written about his form of late, but once in he began to look very good, well supported by a man who really knows about the difficulty of scoring runs. Arul Sapaya came into this match with only 75 championship runs in 9 completed innings, and his need to find the middle of his bat was even greater than his partner's. Compton perhaps didn't need to prove anything to himself or others, but the last few weeks under the spotlight can't have been easy. He showed what he's made of by launching Ryan Buckley back over his head for a 6, which took into his 50 for the 3rd time in 7 championship innings, lest we forget. He put on 85 runs in 29 overs with Sapaya, who was out for a season's best 36, when he got an inside edge to this ball from Onions and was bowled. Compton perhaps should have followed in the next over on 53, edging Buckley only to be spilled by Paul Collingwood. That perhaps concentrated his mind even further, and he certainly never looked back. It had been a slow start, but now very well set, he batted in the same fashion to the one which earned him his England place. That was done purely by weight of runs, and those at the top of the English game will be delighted, no doubt, to see shots such as these as Compton caressed the ball to all parts of the ground. He added a further 84 runs in 20 overs with Dean Elgar, who perished on 33 when he was surprisingly bowled by part-timer Will Smith in what was his only over of the day. Compton remained, however, and this shot, with the help of a misfield, took into his second 100 of the summer, this one coming off 203 balls in just more than 4 hours. It was a mammoth effort and a perfect response to his critics, who may now have to find someone else to have a go at. Another 50-run stand was put on by him and James Hildreth, who was out for 32. What really made Compton's innings stand out was its importance to his team. While Alex Barrow made a start, he, like all of his teammates except Compton, were unable to go on. Indeed, none other than the England opener managed to get beyond the 30s on this day. Barrow had made 25 when he played Mark Wood with the second new ball back onto his stumps, leaving with a 3rd batting bonus point already secured. It was left to Peter Trigo and Compton to see out the day, and thanks to the latter, it was the best day Somerset have had on a cricket field for some considerable time. Compton rightly left to a very good ovation, one he richly deserved as he ended the day on an exceptional 139 made from 276 deliveries. That was made out of his team's 336 for 5, which came from 99 overs. On this surface, that's not enough, and with Somerset now having the opportunity to bat on for some while on the second day, Compton has the chance to place his socks in any remaining critics' mouths. Metaphorically speaking, of course.